Hello, my friends. It's Friday, October 4th, 2024. Update on my brother. I was able to track him down. I got up this morning, did my exercises, had some salmon, rice, and fish, came up here, checked my emails, going through a few things. I'm still waiting on my money to be released still. I'm just every day I check. I check 3 times a day if I have to. But I turned my attention to try and locate where my brother is and see how he's doing. And I did some research and I had a list of hospital systems to check. And I contacted the one associated with the Anderson Medical Center, and he wasn't there. I checked with the UT medical system, he wasn't there. But he was with the Methodist health system, even though he's Roman Catholic, but I guess it's what the insurance picks. So I find out that the surgery was a success. I spoke with the nurse. I spoke with him, and he's groggy. He can't see very well. He's very blurry because, again, it does affect the eyesight. But again, that should clear up. It's a side effect of after post surgery. And they are helping him go to the bathroom, so he's still a little weak, and we'll see what happens. But the prognosis is good. So right now, what they told me is going to happen is everything goes well. He's still in ICU, and on Monday he will move to a regular room, and he'll stay there for another week, and then he should be released for rehab. And it reminds me of what I went through. So he's going to go back home and have rehab down there. So this is where I really have to, do a lot of things on my end. I want to go and get my vote in right now, vote. So then if he needs my help, I need to get these things packed up and move down there temporarily and look after him. And then after he's done, then I can go my merry way. And that would work out if I could have my things, which, again, what's interesting is, well, not interesting, everything I own is in this room. Everything I own is in boxes. Everything I've owned for the last year has been in boxes because this is not my home. All I've been doing is waiting for my money, waiting for the next thing to click. And if this is the next thing that clicks, then yes, I will have to figure out how to get my stuff down there. And then at least I could leave my stuff there because I know it will be with family members. And then I can go on my merry way. So overarching right now, the plan is somehow get down there after basically, voting, and then I can go down there because if it takes, again, I was in rehab for a month, and I was in rehab for a month, and if he's had brain surgery, he may be out until, Thanksgiving, and come back after Thanksgiving. It may be a whole month, because he's released in mid-October, mid-November, a good 4 weeks of rehab, and then he goes back to school after Thanksgiving. He could be that. I do not know. But then again, I know him. He'll want to go back to work immediately, because again, there's a stipulation down there as a teacher. If you don't work 10 days, then they dock your pay a lot. So then I know him. His priority, because he has 3 young kids, he's want to gets back to work. So I understand that completely. And historically, when my father had his heart attack back in 2012. I packed everything up in storage and went down there and stayed with him for 6 months until I took him to his rehab back in 2013. And then once that was done, I left. So in a perfect scenario, what would happen is I would, ship everything down there, go down there by bus or fly, whatever, and then stay down there until he's recovered over the holidays. And then I would go on my merry way in 2025, wherever that may be. And at that point, I would be the digital nomad where I would have nothing. I mean, I carry nothing, just like what I need for me. And by that time, that's why, because basically, based upon my calculations now, I don't know yet. It hasn't cleared yet. I have a few. We're still in the beginning of October. That my money should start on November 3rd. And everything's, again, I spent almost November 2023 to April 2024 gathering my documentation. So November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months collecting all the data, doing all the research. What do I need to do? And then the last thing I needed to do was be in what they wanted, all my medical records, which I did provide them. And then I switched my address here to go and vote. And me going outside caused me to get sick. And then caused me to be in hospital. Which then added more fuel, like, yeah, he really is sick. So, yes, I'm stranded here in the house. But you know, I'm trying to heal, and that's why I'm trying to do it all internally, and it's very, very difficult. But I'm trying to get it done. But then, I don't know. So what I hope that happens is I get him, or what I'm saying is, hold on, I'm trying to gather my thoughts here because I'm just running through my mind. Number one, I have to vote, okay? Because I'm here now and vote, so I get out of the way. That's the only reason why I'm staying right here right now is because I took the time because I was still a Florida resident and I had to get my everything here to vote. Now I can do that, then everything else falls into place. So that's why I was waiting all this time for that to happen, and now I'm waiting until November to vote so that I can move on. Now, if I can vote early, then I'll do that. But if I can't, that's why I'm waiting on that. I want to find out if I can go vote. But again, going out and vote would mean me to going physically somewhere again, which again is another issue. That's why, but I got to figure that out. So the situation right now is I need to vote. And if I can vote early, I can. If I have to wait till November 5th, I have to wait. So that's number one. Number two, I'm still looking for jobs. No one contacted me back. I interviewed last week for these 3 jobs, and I haven't heard anything back yet. And it's very frustrating, where it just goes into a sinkhole of nothing, and and I've gotten phone calls this week too for jobs, and I submit and I'm waiting. People are, again, it's the whole idea. People are just waiting to find out what happens November 5th so that they can do things accordingly. Can we have a national sigh of relief, or then is more stress going to happen? And that's another reason why, if I can get everything out of here, take it down there, so at least I know it's safe, and then after it's all done, I can go on my merry way. And it would map out. And here's one scenario. I ship everything down because there's 8 boxes. I ship each box down, and then I myself take a bus down. They're very cheap. I don't care. Just get me down there, and then I take care of him, rehabilitate him with his wife, help the kids. And then when my other money clicks in, because they already told me in February it clicks in. So by March of 2025, I can go on my merry way. And then by that time, I'll have extra time to figure out where I need to go, what I need to do. And that's the whole point in life. I have to do this. So, but right now, immediately, it can change. I'd have to put stuff in storage here and then go somewhere temporary. And then I can figure it out when the money clicks. Because if I get the money November 3rd, part of it, then at least I can do some things with that I can start my life, because that's all I'm waiting for. I'm preparing. I'm basically building up all the momentum, revving the engine up, ready to hit the light hasn't turned green yet. I'm ready to go. That's what basically I did. All last week I packed everything, so it's I'm ready to go. Come on. And then now I'm just waiting. I'm periodically checking for where's the status. When's it going to be released? The disability will be released February 15th, I believe, 14th, around there. But then the other one should be released at the end of this month, which is November 1st, November 3rd, as I said, November 3rd. And that's what I'm waiting for. So it's just a waiting game right now. But the good thing is that my brother is out of surgery. His prognosis is good. And, we'll see what happens next. That's all we can do. Anyway, guys, let's go to Rumble. Take care. Bye.